Alright, welcome back to our WWE 2K19 universe mode. I am, of course, Dominic here on the Battlestation channel. This is the first episode of our NXT brand. That's right, you heard me. We are introducing NXT into our series. Now, for our first few weeks of NXT television, we are going to be having a tournament to see who will go out to be the NXT champion. So over the next few weeks, there will be 4 separate matches. Okay, in this tournament, the winner of each match will join a fatal 4-way at the Backlash pay-per-view for the NXT title. Now, as far as I know, that's going to be the only real match showcased on like a pay-per-view. Because we're gonna have takeovers sprinkled, you know, throughout the year. But like, you know, on like a Raw and SmackDown pay-per-view, it's the only one I can think of that I'm doing. Anyways, Andrade Cien Almas making his way to the ring because he is the first man to be joining this tournament. Who he will be fighting, though, I have no idea here at NXT. As Andrade waiting for what looks to be, what sounds like, ladies and gentlemen, the perfect 10. Ty Dillinger, as he calls himself, the perfect 10, okay, because you know what, perfect 10 Ty Dillinger, he didn't do too good on the main roster. If I'm gonna be completely honest, he did pretty much nothing. He did very much nothing on the main roster. And Ty Dillinger, he deserves more than that. So maybe he can make his name once again in NXT by defeating Andrade and potentially going on to win the NXT title. We're gonna find that out right now as Ty Dillinger taking on Cien Almas, who of course has Zelina Vega with him. So of course Andrade, you know, he is ready, he is willing, he is able to defeat Ty Dillinger, but Ty Dillinger is ready to do the exact same thing to the other person. Who will win here tonight, Andrade or Ty Dillinger? Andrade, look at this, immediately coming out of the gates with a drop kick. And Andrade kicking down Ty Dillinger. Ty Dillinger, however, getting up. And then, oh, but it doesn't matter because Andrade with the elbows. And then look at these brutal freaking elbows. Ty Dillinger rolls to the outside of the ring. Smart tactics. However, Andrade, as soon as he gets back in the ring, continuing his attack. Andrade, early moments of the matchup, definitely having control here in this fight between these two. The winner of this, like I said, to join the Fatal 4-Way for the NXT title is now Andrade Cien Almas. Absolutely, just with the strikes, just taking out Ty Dillinger. My God. Oh my God, Zelina Vega watching on in support. Ty Dillinger hasn't hit him once, and he's just with the strikes. Oh wait, there we go. Finally a strike, an elbow, trying to get some offense in. Ducks underneath. Ty Dillinger wants to go for the drop kick. Moved out of the way. Andrade Cien Almas. Andrade, however, gets taken down into a neck breaker by Ty Dillinger. And Dillinger trying to stop the momentum that Andrade has been building for himself, but a punch to the face. And now it looks like it doesn't matter. It looks like Ty Dillinger gets him taken down. Get taken down. Mr. Andrade Cien Almas with the strikes. As now turns it into a Russian leg sweep, pulls him in, and Ty Dillinger, fancy little spring up there. I saw that, buddy. That was fancy maneuver. Now Ty Dillinger isn't necessarily the biggest guy, but he's definitely taller than Andrade Cien Almas. But Andrade, okay, he has fists on his knees. You know why? Because his strikes are devastating. They are sharp. They are focused. They are impactful. They are, some would say, perfect 10 levels of strikes. Get it? Because Ty Dillinger is perfect 10. It's hilarious. It's banter. Anyways. And now takes him down there. Okay, bounces him off the top rope. Andrade Cien Almas. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Ty Dillinger, he's barely done anything. Okay, he's gotten some hits in. But Ty Dillinger, okay, there you see punching the elbowing to the oh my God! Low blow! That was a straight up low blow. Referee, why aren't you doing anything? What the hell? Okay, maybe he was standing in front of Andrade. I don't think he realized that that's what he did. He low blowed to get out of the neck breaker, and off the low blow with the knees to the face. And Ty Dillinger is down. Andrade knows this. Andrade waiting for him here to get up to end this matchup. Will he be able to? Went to go for, I do believe, the DDT. Reversed, however, but Andrade reverses that one. Okay, now Andrade Cien Almas picking up Ty Dillinger. And now the strikes connecting on Ty Dillinger here. Dillinger, oh, off the bottom rope. And Andrade having control here, realizing this is his opportunity once again. Okay, he got out of the DDT after those brutal knees. He low blowed Ty Dillinger. Dillinger has barely been able to do anything since that low blow, but Ty Dillinger, there you see, kicking him in the stomach. Probably reaching for a little bit lower, but it looks like, okay, he missed a little bit. And now, oh, yeah, that was his target at least. However, Andrade punching him in the stomach, and then a right to the face there. And Ty Dillinger rolling to the outside in front of Zelina Vega. And Cien Almas, look at this. Oh my god, went to go over. Ty Dillinger walked a little bit forward, and Andrade missed. However, Ty Dillinger and Andrade fighting on the outside now on the count of 2 by the ref. The count of 2 by the referee, now the count of 3. As these two fighting on the outside. Oh, kicks him in the stomach there, reversing the elbow with a kick to the stomach. The patented elbow, reversed with a patented kick. Okay, so now, oh, look at this. Andrade right to the stomach there with the knee. And then, what the? Stops himself. Okay. Ran up, stopped himself, punched him in the head. And Ty Dillinger now is down Andrade. Okay, both these men looking to go into that fatal 4-way, and now bouncing him off the top rope. Andrade Cien Almas. Okay, excellent ring awareness by this young man. As Andrade, look at this, going for a big DDT off the middle turnbuckle, reverse DDT. And Andrade now going for the cover, going for a dirty pin. 1, 2, 3, and look at what the hell? Off the low blow earlier, and then that dirty pin, staring right at the referee like, yeah, I just did that. Okay, Andrade Cien Almas. I don't know if he was necessarily deserving of going into a Ty Dillinger. Okay, definitely unsuccessful from moving from Monday Night Raw last series to this series NXT. And Andrade Cien Almas cheating to defeat Ty Dillinger here. Cheating. It's definite cheating. Okay, he low blowed him earlier, and then the dirty pin with his feet on the bottom rope. There's the Zelina Vega getting up in support of that man, Andrade Almas. Ty Dillinger is down, and there you see that man going on, I guess. I don't know if he should, but going on to fight in the fatal 4-way for the NXT title as we move on to the main event of our NXT episode. Well, after the cheating ways of Andrade Cien Almas, we move on to our main event of our NXT episode. And now, I'm gonna break kayfabe a little bit. You might be wondering, where's Pete Dunne's title? Where's his UK title? I'm not gonna have the UK title. For NXT, it's just gonna be the NXT title for me. Mainly because, like, you know, in real life WWE, they might be having, like, a ton of NXT guys with NXT UK and stuff. We have, like, 10 people that, like, I have, you know, thought about putting in NXT for now. Of course, anybody can show up in NXT, legends or, you know, newer superstars. Okay, I already have some plans for NXT when DLC comes out. However, to be honest, I just don't see a need for, like, an NXT UK championship. So, you know, if Pete Dunne wants to do that really cool entrance biting the title, he's gonna have to win the NXT Championship. But first, to get there, he has to win this matchup here tonight. Okay, he has to defeat his opponent. Ladies and gentlemen, Pete Dunne in the ring waiting for his opponent. That man, the knockout artist. A fancy robe and all. Cassius Ohno making his way down the ramp. Ready to hit hard in this series. I am personally excited to see Cassius Ohno go into this. This is going to be a very good matchup, okay? Who is going to win this matchup? The Hard Strike versus Hard Strike. It's almost like they're both British strong style sort of wrestlers. So it should be interesting. As Pete Dunne facing off against Cassius Ohno. Oh, with the elbow there out of nowhere by Pete Dunne. Starting off the matchup. And now went to go for an elbow reverse. Kicked him in the stomach, however, by the knockout artist. And then elbow reverse. The same exact elbow, I do believe. The running elbow. So as this matchup goes on, as this matchup heats up, I want to take this opportunity to say about NXT, because, you know, there's some details some people might not know. This is only going to go up every 2 weeks, an NXT episode. So instead of, you know, every week with like Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, it's going to be Raw, SmackDown, NXT, or Raw, NXT, SmackDown, and then Raw, SmackDown, Raw, NXT, SmackDown. So NXT is going to be up every 2 weeks. Jesus Christ, that elbow. As now Cassius Ohno with a big maneuver there, ladies and gentlemen, with that big senton, and oh, Pete Dunne getting out of it with the kicks. As now Cassius gets taken down with a big snap suplex, goes for the cover. But yeah, like I was saying, this is only going to be every 2 weeks, NXT. Every 2 weeks, we're going to see a hard-hitting, exciting episode of NXT. But ladies and gentlemen, who will win our main event on this episode of NXT? Will it be Cassius Ohno, or will it be Pete Dunne? But Pete Dunne gets punched in the face by Ohno. And Ohno getting the crowd on his side, okay, of course. Look at this, however, Pete Dunne rolls to the outside, rolling outside the ring. Cassius Ohno follows him back inside the ring, but Pete Dunne, look at this, picks him up, takes him down with a beautiful looking suplex there. Went to go for the arm trap suplex pinfall combination. Okay, but that did not get the job done. As Ohno picking him up. Pete Dunne, look at this, reversing him, going for the cover here. And now the ref won. And no, only a 1 count there, but a kick out there, and now throwing him almost outside the ring. Cassius Ohno still in this. Is now, oh, splashing off the corner there off of Pete Dunne. And Pete Dunne, in the early moments of this matchup, not looking too good. Cassius Ohno, okay, going with some limb control. Usually Pete Dunne's the one with a lot of limb control, a lot of finger breakage. However, Cassius Ohno seems to be controlling Pete Dunne here tonight with that same sort of style. As Pete, not looking too amazing, needs to get out of this. But will he be able to? Cassius Ohno gets outpowered by Pete Dunne. And Dunne now getting the offense in. Another suplex connecting by Pete Dunne on Cassius Ohno. Now Pete Dunne, look at this, kicks him in the stomach, and now, oh god, here we go. Like I was saying, that limb control kicks him in the face. Oh my god, look the hell, those brutal kicks. And now he's not done. Pete Dunne, I mean, he is done. He's Pete Dunne, but oh god, look at this, bending on the arm. They're bending on the fingers and the hands, and then answering with the knees to the back. And Pete Dunne, look at this. Okay, he's definitely enjoying seeing Cassius Ohno in so much pain, as I went to go for an elbow off the top. However, got a little bit too cocky, and Cassius Ohno now taking full advantage, going for, it looks like, another powerbomb position. Will he be able to do it? And it connects there with a big powerbomb. And Cassius Ohno setting him up, sizing him up. He sees him in his sights, going for that big boot reverse, however. And Ohno, look at this. Oh, look at this, rolling through. What the hell? I'm not even too sure what that was, but rolling through. Cassius Ohno there, and Pete Dunne knows it. Pete Dunne punches him in the face, turning it over. Connects there. Goes for the cover off of it. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count there. Almost completely took him out there with a huge win. But, ladies and gentlemen, that bitter end did not give the bitter ending of this matchup for Cassius Ohno. And now Pete Dunne going for an elbow reversed. And now the big chop to the chest. Cassius Ohno takes him down off the chop. And only a 1 count there by Cassius Ohno to Pete Dunne. As this match still goes on here. Okay, this hard-hitting main event off that top rope. And Cassius going after right to the arm there. Jesus, trying to break the arm. Now connects on Pete Dunne once again. And Cassius now, look at this, waiting for him. Pete Dunne gets up. Cassius Ohno has control. And then the big boot connects that time. And Ohno, look at this, goes for the cover and a kick out there by Pete Dunne. Okay, that did not give him the 3 count yet. However, Cassius Ohno waits for him to get up. Could be the ending. And Pete Dunne kicks him in the stomach as a reversal. And now Pete Dunne with the big reversal. Oh, what the hell? Connects there. Just throws him up. Okay, 1, 2. And no, only a 2 count there by Pete Dunne on Cassius Ohno. And Cassius now is down. Pete Dunne knows it. Pete Dunne staring down at his adversary here tonight. And now look at this, right to the back. And then the strikes. And then went to go for a big kick once again. Reversed, however. And Cassius, look at this. Gets reversed there. Now once again, working over the arms, working over the limbs. Oh my god, stomping on the back. Jesus. And Cassius has to roll outside the ring. I don't blame you. As Ohno, ladies and gentlemen, is down. Cassius Ohno. Oh, with a big double axe handle too. Ohno by the one and only Pete Dunne. Well, not one and only, because that's Ricochet's thing. Anyways, Pete Dunne is hard-hitting technical master in the ring. What does he have in mind? I am not so sure. Trying to set him up, throws him over the ropes. And now right to the face with an elbow. And now look at this, takes him down with that brutal DDT. My god, it's such a brutal maneuver. Okay, I've always loved that DDT, but it's just so brutal. Jesus. Cassius Ohno, okay, his neck just falling under the weight, the entire weight of Cassius Ohno, and that's not a fat joke, that's just I'm surprised his neck could take that DDT, that brutal DDT. And oh no, okay, he's set up for the comeback position, but Pete Dunne rolled out of the ring in a very intelligent time, and Cassius Ohno losing that comeback here tonight, that comeback sequence. And Pete Dunne knows that. Pete Dunne, the strikes, reversed there with a strike of his own. And now a big body slam taking down Pete Dunne. And Pete Dunne once again, though, however, gets the reversal there. Cassius Ohno is down. Pete Dunne knows it. Cassius Ohno, okay, with the elbows by Pete Dunne. And then going for another one. They're striking him into the corner. And now, oh, but a big reversal there. Now look at this, out of nowhere. I don't know, with the elbow to the back of the head out of nowhere. Goes for the cover though. And the cover. 1, 2, 3. Cassius Ohno out of nowhere with the elbow to the back of the head, defeating Pete Dunne. And there you see Cassius Ohno defeating this man here tonight, that man Pete Dunne. And Pete Dunne, even though he showed a strong showing here at NXT in our qualifying matches, Cassius Ohno, ladies and gentlemen, joining Andrade ALMAS in that main event, that main event NXT title match of that Fatal 4-Way at Backlash. So now we have Cassius Ohno and we have Andrade Cien Almas, who will join them. We will find out in a few weeks' time in the next episode of NXT, but that's going to be the end of this episode here on NXT and on our 2K19 Universe Mode, episode number 2. If you guys like to, please let me know by hitting the like button down below. Comment anything you want to comment. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have, why not hit the bell to be notified of everything we do here on the Bad Wrestling channel. I am, of course, Dominic, and have a good day from Bad Wrestling. Bye-bye. Yo.